What are you guys doing tonight? Uh, it's been a week, huh? Got had Thanksgiving. We went to my mom's Thursday and got so full. It was unreal. And then went to Heather's, my daughter, Friday and got full again, and we left with more food than we. So, yeah, that was kinda cool. Um, let's see. There, I got that changed now, so okay. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let's see. It was hilarious at my mom's, because we were all so full. I mean, we were stuffed to the gills, right? And then, it's like we started this ongoing joke about how mom's kitchen kept drawing us in. Well, Mark, my sister's significant other, I don't know if he's technically her boyfriend or I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, and so then we started saying that Mark was the devil, that he was drawing us into the kitchen. And um so he comes in. Okay, my mom's house is an older house, okay? And so when you walk into the living room, and then you've got the dining room, and then you've got the kitchen. I mean, it's just boom, 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 okay? And so Mark walks into the doorway between the living room and the dining room, and he's like, "Come in here, my children," and or "Come hither, my children," or something like that, trying to draw us back into the kitchen because we all kept kind of going in there, and even though we were extremely stuffed, we were, picking food, from whatever. And oh my gosh, it was so good. Hey Rick, hey Alfonso. But yeah, we've got snow on the ground too. So yay. No. So yeah, that's not fun. But luckily, Hunter, it's not a lot of snow, so he will still have school tomorrow. Good. Oh, guys, you are not going to believe this, okay? The autism doctor called. Okay, Hunter is autistic. We all pretty much knew that, right? They rechecked his IQ. Okay, last year, what? It was January, February-ish of technically this year. They checked his IQ and it was like 114 or 116 or something like that, okay? Well, this doctor's office, the autistic place, rechecked his IQ. His IQ has gone up to 136. The doctor said that with his IQ level, that normally people with his IQ become doctors, lawyers, you know, things like that. But she said with the way he likes to build, that he has a very good chance of becoming an engineer or an architect because of his IQ level. And so Jeff and I are sitting here going, "Oh my god, how do you deal with a child that's smarter than you?" Seriously. I mean, it's unreal. It's like, holy crap. So yeah, Hunter is autistic, but he has an IQ of 136. And so that is just like, holy cow. The brightness of the snow burns all of our eyes, Alfonso. It's just a thing. Oh yes, Beth, he's extremely gifted, but we're supposed to be receiving a packet in the mail, And in this packet, it is going to be going over some of the visual things that we need to do for Hunter. Visual instructions is what she said for, like, brushing his teeth, maybe taking a bath by himself, visual instructions. And then there will also be other information in there that we have to share with the school, and that we will also have to share with Braille, which is his other his Braille does counseling, and just, if we ever need anything, we can always go to them. Like right now, we're having an issue with his medication. Um, we did not get his main medication, and so his teacher, Mrs. Taylor, is going to kill us tomorrow because he will only be having his Intuitive in the morning because we are completely out of his focal and extended release. And so that sucks. But the thing is, it's not just us. We're not just horrible parents that aren't giving our kids their medicine. There is actually a nationwide shortage of this medication. And so a lot of parents are struggling to get their kids' ADHD medications. Hi, Annette. How is Australia this morning? It is cold here. There's snow on the ground. It's miserable. So, okay. Um, that was Hunter's ordeal. Let's see. I still have to call and reschedule his appointment with Dr. Chamberlain. Me and his nurse have really, actually, for like the last week or so, been playing phone tag because, she'll call, she'll leave a message, and then I'll call and I'll get their voicemail and I'll leave a message, and vice versa. This has happened like 4 times the past week. I mean, 7 days total. From, well, I guess a little longer than that because it would have been like including last Thursday and Friday because this was kind of a short week. But and I called my doctor to find out about the gastro doctor that they're wanting to send me to. About, there he is, guys. Look at that handsome devil. What are you doing? This morning I said hi. That's Sam.
Hey guys. Hi Beth, how you doing?
You've been messaging back and forth with your husband, Beth.
Sure, she probably went.
It's hot. Oh my God. It's hot in Australia right now,
Well, imagine, yeah, they're going into their summer.
and we're going into our winter. Oh,
Yeah, we had 2 inches of snow this morning on the ground.
yeah. Rick says
Yeah,
hi.
Rick.
Jason says hi. That's
Hey Jackson.
so yeah. But
Yeah, it makes me want to move to the
Australia.
somewhere warmer than this.
Yeah, I'm thinking a beach sounds really good right about now.
And
Someplace with white sands.
we'll move to the Bahamas or something.
There you go.
There you go.
Move to the Bahamas. We'll take any of y'all with us. We'll just buy our own little island, and we'll each set up our adorable little beach shacks and shanties, and we'll have chickens and goats and cows that just run wild all over our small little island. That way they're, all of ours. And we'll have like a little community garden in the center. And
Be just like the hippies in the 60s.
hey, I ain't got a problem with that. I was born in the 70s, so why not? And so Rick says that they have the white sand, but it's chilly.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, I know,
I like his
Michael.
cranberries. Did you see his cranberries video he put up?
No, I have not. I will.
Yeah.
I will. I've been busy. I have got 8 jars of tinctures here, strained and ready to bottle up. I've got all the labels printed and everything. I mean, I had to, in between strainings, I had to wash bottles and whatnot. And Annette says I would gladly swap places. She hates the hot weather. Hey, now that's an idea.
Just swap seasonally.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
can become Australians for their summer, and she can become American for our winter, and there we go.
A
We just
hillbilly for, yes, he could be a hillbilly
what
for
is
half
that
the year.
place?
We could be
What is
Australians for half the year.
what is that called when you
What?
swap places? It's a
Trading places.
well, no, it's that, but it's uh oh, I can't even think of it. But
Wow.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's miserable. They're calling for a lot of snow. And wait till you get about 24 inches of drifting, blowing snow, and you can't go
Jay,
anywhere, and you're just
Jason
stuck.
says he doesn't know if he can handle the 14 to 16-hour flight. We will drug you. You will get through it just fine. I promise. You won't even know you're on a plane by the time I'm done with you. Yeah, we could be foreign exchange students. Yeah. I've got a new tincture out and I'm going to be bottling it and putting it on my website. Well, actually, I've got 3 new tinctures. One of them is comfrey tincture.
No.
Um, that one is an actual request from someone at Chautauqua in the Park in Chillicothe. A lady asked if I had a comfrey tincture. I said no. And I had actually been against doing a comfrey tincture because comfrey is extremely healing. I mean, when it comes to comfrey, they sit there and they tell you, yeah, Weekend at Bernie's, only not dead. Exactly. But when it comes to comfrey, they tell you not to even put comfrey on open wounds because if the wound is already infected, comfrey heals things so fast that it can actually heal the infection in the wound. And so I've been really against doing a comfrey tincture, but this woman asked for it. And when my customers ask me for something, I try to do it. Like I am still getting ready to do the soap with the Mayday scent for the one woman in Chautauqua. I'm not done with it yet. And so I now will have a comfrey tincture, but I am going to have all sorts of warnings on this tincture because I'm I'm just wasn't comfortable making it, but yet she asked for it, and so I'm going to put it out there because she said that she had previously used it a lot growing up, and so I made it. Now, the other one I was asked for was one on constipation to help you be able to go. And so I made one for constipation out of senna and slippery elm, and it is for constipation. And a woman asked, I guess she's got a child that is constantly constipated. And so I had to, look up things that would be, safe for a child to use. And so I will, in the description, I will put the adult usage, but then I will also have to put the child usage because, when it comes to the tinctures, the child usage and the adult usage are completely different. You don't want to use that same dosage on both. But the one that I am looking forward to trying myself, I am going to be naming it Royal Pain. Okay. And this one has tons of herbs in it. I mean, so much so that I am thinking about raising the price on the 2 ounce of it from the $15 to maybe the $20 because it's also got Blue Lotus. And if you guys know anything about Blue Lotus and it's just a more expensive herb per se. And so I'm thinking about maybe raising the price of it, but I don't know. But I mean, it's got some mega in it. Let's see. But I still have to do on the 3 new ones, I still have to do the about pages for them because I always like giving my customers the about pages whenever they buy a tincture, but the Royal Pain tincture, I mean, it has got, as I said, it has got a lot in it, okay? It has got the white willow bark, it's got cramp bark, it's got nettle, it's got tulsi, it's got California poppy, it's got hyssop, and it's got blue lotus, and it's got orange peel. And so it's got a lot in it. And then I had to do another thing of my brain food because I had ran out of it. And so I have to get it bottled up as well. But yeah, but the California poppy is also one that is not extremely cheap. And so I will be, yeah, and I've got to make the labels for the new ones. These are all labels from the older ones that I've already made. And then I had to remake because I ran out of, but Echinacea. So I will be getting that one. I'll be having more of that one. And then Feverfew. That one sells really well, especially at some of the more live events that we do. And then Propolis. I actually have been getting low on the Propolis because if you guys look, hi Peter. If you guys do your own research on bee propolis and bee propolis tincture, I mean, this stuff is like amazing. It heals just about anything, and it just comes from our little friends, bees. But yeah, this is it. But my bee propolis, I do mine a little different than I'm sure most people would think. Okay, to make sure everything is nice and combined, propolis comes from the bees. So, of course, it's going to have a little bit of a wax in it. And so, what I do is when I initially do the propolis in and the vodka, which propolis, you only want to do, I mean, literally hardly any at all. We're talking like not even a fourth, maybe an eighth of a container. You could do a fourth of a cup, I imagine, or a fourth of a container. I mean, I wouldn't see a problem with that. But what I do is I set it in a water bath with the vodka because I let the propolis sit there and kind of melt. And I said, let me just stir it. And I don't boil it. I just heat it up enough to where the propolis is starting to melt. And then once I have that, all nice and melted and stirred, I cap it, I shake it real good, and then I let it sit for 8 weeks. After the 8 weeks, when I go to strain it, I reheat it just, enough to kind of remelt all that stuff that's on the bottom. And then I strain it immediately right after the melting. That way, anything good is in there. And as you can tell, see, I need to kind of restrain again But look at all that. See, all of that stuff there, that's stuff that won't be strained. That's stuff that would stay in there, and that's the good stuff. That's, everything, how cloudy it is and everything, that is the good stuff. That is what is working. When you take bee propolis tincture, that is what is working. And we found out from one of our local beekeepers that you can actually be allergic to bee propolis. He is. He's had bees for 40, 50 years, and he is allergic to the bee propolis. And so, of course, there'll be warning labels. I put warning labels on all of my stuff, that if you break out or, start feeling, you know, different immediately, to quit taking it for one, and then, see your allergist or whatever, for whatever. But so yeah, that bee propolis is just, I mean, amazing crap. And then I've got my brain food tincture because I run out of it really, really fast. And I have it's another one that I just pack full. I mean, the entire jar is full of herbs. I mean, with the mixed tinctures, yeah, you kind of want to make sure that your mixture is getting an infusion from all of the herbs that you put in it. And so, I mean, I guess I could use a half-gallon jar or something like that, but that would do me no good. But here is the Royal Pain. It's got, yeah, I gotta shake it up again because it's got some sediment on the bottom. But see, that's the good stuff. And so that's why when I bottle my tinctures and I sell them, I also tell you guys, make sure you take this is an extract. It's not a tincture, but I tell you guys, make sure you shake it really well before you actually take it because that's mixing all of that goodness up in there. Okay. And what's happening is everything is settling. And these have dropper bottles. These are droppers. Okay. Let me get one. This is an empty bottle. Okay. And so look at that. You squeeze it. If you don't shake it and you squeeze, you're just going to get all that, stuff that's settled. And so for the first times, the tincture is going to feel like it's going to work, amazing because you're getting a dropper full of everything that's settled at the bottom. And then after that, all the good stuff is going to be gone because you will have already used it. And all that's left is going to be a little bit of the good stuff and the alcohol. And so you always want to make sure that you shake your tinctures extremely well before you use them. That way, that good stuff is permeated throughout, and you will get the good stuff throughout the life of your tincture and not just for like the first week. So, but I mean, what, as I showed you, these are good examples. That's why when I do bottle my tinctures, I shake them really well. Okay, and then I suck it up, and then I fill the bottle, and if I feel like it's settling at all, I'll pop the lid back on, I'll reshake it, and then I'll continue to bottle, and so on and so forth. That way, all of my tinctures are mixed really well, and you all are all getting the good stuff. But yeah, that one was the Royal Pain. This one is the brain food, and this one here, you can actually see the line on it, the sediment line. The dim light. You can see that sediment line. And so, all those are the fine particles, the good stuff. Hooga! Hi, baby! And so, I mean, look at that. That's the good stuff. And so I want to make sure that when I'm bottling this, I shake it really well. And then I get all of that good stuff. See? All that good stuff's all mixed back in there. And so, I want to shake it really well and then suck it up, fill the bottle. So when I send it to you guys, you guys have the good stuff, but you need to make sure to shake your tinctures well before each use. Otherwise, your good stuff is only going to outlast a short period of time. This is my ashwagandha. This stuff sells like, I mean, hotcakes. I'm going to try to see if I can get that. Mm, yeah, you see, you can see the ashwagandha just falling as I turn it, but shake it up really well. A tincture ain't supposed to be clear. Just so you know, if a tincture is clear, completely clear, you don't have a lot of the good stuff in there. So you want to make sure the tincture you're taking is not extremely clear because if it is extremely clear, then they strained it or they didn't give you enough of the good stuff. At least that's my views of it. But yeah, ashwagandha. Do you see the difference in all of them? You know, the propolis is the pale yellow. You know, the feverfew is, you know, the oops, this is the one that leaks. I'm paying for that one. See, when I for the 6 weeks that I was bottling this one, this lid leaked. And so what I did was so it wouldn't leak all over me when I shook it just now. I had a paper towel underneath the ring. And so whenever I shook it, the paper towel caught all the stuff. And so, but yeah, that's another thing. One of the other little tincture making tricks is if you have one that's not fitting real well for whatever reason. I mean, I don't even know what the reason is why this one's not fitting, but you can put a paper towel over it like this and then screw the ring down over. I've got the metal lid underneath here, okay? And so now, whenever I shake it, that paper towel is going to catch anything that's going to seep out. And so I don't get my hand wet. So, but yeah, this was the feverfew, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that, I guess, sort of. That way, when I have to bottle it up, I've got the paper towel on there to absorb anything as I have got to shake it. But I mean, that was that one. And then this one is the ashwagandha. You know, I mean, you can just see the difference in all of them. Each one has their own different look, their own different color, their own different darkness. You know, that's not, I cannot show you because I've got it in a brown uh, quart. See, the quart itself is brown, but the comfrey is actually a really pretty, really dark green. And that was because what I did for the comfrey was to make sure that when whoever this woman in Chautauqua that uses this is I went out and I picked from our comfrey that we have growing, and I put a little bit of it in a blender with the vodka. I mixed it all up really good, put it in here, and then I added some more of the vodka. That way, I know, Rick, I know I should. It's just, I just like to reuse. And so, but yeah, and this one with the brown bottles also, it makes it hard to see the sediment and everything on the bottom. And so that's another reason. If you use the brown jars, make sure you shake this up. And this was actually, I wish I kind of had more of these because I really like doing my tinctures in these. But um, it's an alcohol. that you can buy at Walmart, moonshine, Old Smoky. This was an Old Smoky jar, and it was brown, and I told Jeff, that when it was empty that it I had to keep this jar because, it's very rare that I come across quart jars that are this amber color, and it's really good to do the tinctures and stuff in dark places. Well, if you've got an amber jar and in a dark place, then it makes it better. That way not so much light is getting to it, whenever I open the doors and whatnot. And so, mhm. But yeah, it's just, each tincture, has their own color, has their own properties and their own tastes, and especially when you do mixes, you know, um, I always make sure all of the ingredients are listed, you know, um, let's see, what is this one? Okay, this one's ashwagandha. And so this one here, it just says ashwagandha and alcohol. Okay. But when I go to do like my royal pain or my brain food, actually, my brain food is a good example because I have got it right here. Okay, my brain food, I've got the ingredients listed: ginkgo biloba, gotu kola, peppermint, sage, rosemary, and vodka. That is what is in my brain food tincture. And so, you know, um, it's all right there. It's all listed on the label, and so if you know that, you're allergic to a certain family, before you even buy this, you can whip out your phone and say, okay, ginkgo biloba is in what herbal family? That way you'll know, okay, is it in the same family of, herbs that I am allergic to and whatnot? And, and so, but so, my candle issue, found out, I think, what I did wrong is, I wanted it a dark brown, and instead of using a candle wax dye, like the little wax cubes, I used, mica. It still smells amazing. But, after a while, the mica can, seep into the wick, and it can actually cause your flame to burn small. Didn't know that, but, with the candles, I'm learning. The candles are definitely a learning thing for me. But, I mean, I've still had, you know, not any major problems with this candle. It's just the flame has gotten small. Now, will it eventually put the candle out? I don't know. But ca wick size is perfect. And so, um, but yeah. So that's a thing. I'm still learning on the candles. I mean, I think the reason why decided to try candles was because for my event, the North Central Homesteaders Convention, I could not find anybody to teach a candle class. And so, when you're wanting somebody to teach a candle class, you're wanting it to be somebody that has made candles for a very long time. And so next year, am I going to be comfortable doing a candle class? I don't know. It honestly depends on eh, true. Yeah, that's probably extremely true. Um, you can also the other thing I learned is making candles, you can also put too much fragrance in them, and you can also put too much color in them, and all of that affects the wick and whether or not your candle stays lit, because the wick can actually absorb like the fragrance oil, and then That's a good idea too. Hi, Ronald. But yep, that's a good idea too. That really is. That's an excellent idea. Um, but um, actually, I may have used liquid dye and not mica on that one. Or did I? I do have some liquid candle dyes, and on the liquid dyes, when I was trying to get the color I wanted, I was just kind of like drop, drop, drop. No, that's too late. Drop, drop, stir. No, it's still not the right drop. So yeah. So yeah, on the cam, I am still learning. Huh. Well, see, they've got those wax dyes that come in cube form, and you just break off a little piece of that wax dye, and then my nightly Sunday coffee. I love you. And so, but yeah, so tinctures and candles, that's kind of what I've been on this week. Oh, I want to talk to you about my extra strength wild lettuce tincture. See, okay, I love you guys. I so love you guys. You guys are amazing. I will definitely try that because I'm sure I've got a box of broken crayons somewhere around here. And crayons come in so many colors. I mean, it is amazing. But okay, back to the wild lettuce tincture. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and excuse me just for a second, literally, while I grab one of these bottles. Okay, I can show you guys. If we have to see through the thing, no. Okay, oh, good shit. Okay, so we've got the organic wild lettuce tincture, and we have got the extra strength wild lettuce tincture. Okay, mind you, they're the same bottle. Okay, same bottle, but already, if you look at the tops, I'll even switch sides. Either way, that way you can see. Look how much darker this one is than this one. Even when I switch them around in the light, you can tell a difference. This one's lighter. This one's darker. Okay, now the reason why I have two wild lettuce tinctures, one of them is for lightweights, one of them is for not lightweights. I myself am normally a lightweight when it comes to certain medications. So the regular wild lettuce tincture is the one that I would personally take. I have taken it actually. But the extra strength one, there are some people out there that just, you know, aren't lightweight. It takes a lot of medicine for it to actually work for them. And it's just because we're all different. Body chemistries and everything are all different. Now, the wild lettuce, the extra strength in a way, okay? The extra strength. Now, the regular one, I do it normal, okay? Fill it up, about a quarter full, add the vodka, let it sit for 8 weeks, shaking it every day, every other day, whenever I think of it. Well, the extra strength one, though, that one is done a lot different. Okay, I take the wild lettuce, add it to the blender, kind of like I do the comfrey. Okay, I add it to the blender, I add vodka, get it all nice and mixed up. I have heard of that, Jason. I have heard of the lighting a Dorito on fire, using it as like a candle. Okay, let me quick second. Gotta have that soul touching moment. Mm, okay. Okay. Well, then once you got all of that done in the blender, you throw it in a pot. Okay. And then you sit there and you simmer it. You don't want to boil it. You don't want about a lot of bubbles. Hi, Catherine Ann. How are you? I don't know if you guys can see my Facebook chats, but my friend Catherine Ann is here. Um, so on the extra strength wild lettuce, um, you want to, put it all in the pan and add vodka. And, then you want to boil it down. I mean, seriously, boil it down. Okay. And then you want to strain it. Then you want to throw it back in the pan and then you want to boil it down. Because when you're boiling it down, you're boiling a lot of the alcohol and stuff off. And so, literally, all that's left is goodness. Now, you can boil it all the way down until it's like a thick syrup and throw it in a dehydrator, dehydrate the rest of the liquid out, peel it up, make a nice little tarry ball out of it, and then throw it back into a container, and add vodka and warm it up and, but I'm sitting there thinking somewhere in there that just don't make sense to me. Okay. Why not boil it down until you almost got that thickness? Not quite, but almost. And then bottle it up. Why have to do the dehydrator thing at all if you're going to turn around and re-add vodka to it anyway, right? And so that's why the extra strength one is so much darker than the regular one, is because it is good stuff. This one is for us lightweights. This one is the good stuff for non-lightweights. So, but yeah, that's the steps that I take for the extra strength wild lettuce tincture. Because, for the extra strength, I want to, make sure that you guys are getting what you're paying for. Which reminds me, okay, the planner is up. The new planner is up. We kept the same covers, the blue and then the brown. Um, but one thing I did different is I took out the years and like the calendars, I took out the numbers. That way, you guys can reuse it every year. All you have to do is reprint it, and then you can fill in the calendar year, and then you can fill in, the days on the calendar. I know some people don't want to do that, but this way it makes it cheaper for you guys because you guys can reuse it year after year after year. Just reprint it, reuse. And so it's actually money saving by offering it to you guys without a pre-printed year and pre-printed calendars. And so, but yeah, that was another thing that I had gotten done this last week is I had gotten the new planners done. I kept the same covers and the same style. Next year I may change it up, may do different covers and stuff. But this way, you know, if you wanted to get one, then it's you can just use it year after year. You can print off your own cover. If you got a cool picture you like, print it off, slap it on the front. There you go. You got your own cover. Okay, but this way, everything inside the front cover and the back cover, you just reprint every year and reuse every year. You don't have to worry. And it is, I mean, I wish Ashley was in here because Ashley's got a copy of it. And Eddie, he had a copy of it too. I don't know if he's used it. I don't know if Ashley's used it. But there's literally everything. Anything and everything you could possibly want is in those planners. It covers gardening, and the expenses of gardening. It covers orchards and the expenses of orchards, and animals and the expenses of animals, and the expenses of homestead buildings and upkeep. And it covers egg production and milk production and meat production. And then it's even got a master spring cleaning list in there to spring clean your entire house. It's got a household budget thing in there. So, I mean, it literally, there's everything in that planner, and so if you have a homestead, it would be perfect for you. You can just print off what, if you don't have an orchard, you don't have to print off the orchard papers. If you don't do honeybees, you don't have to print off the honeybee papers and the honey production sheets, you don't have to. But just letting you guys know that I did get that done. And so, I did get pictures taken of everything. I did get them, the backgrounds removed on Canva, and so I will be getting, hopefully, those products uploaded to our Etsy shop this week. I hope. I cannot promise that. Um, then I will be getting these bottled up and the amounts updated on Etsy. Sorry, I've got Canva Etsy brain right now. Um, and then I will get the 3 new tinctures added to Etsy, but I've got to make the labels and the about sheets first. So they may not get added ASAP like some of the others, because some of the others I've already got the about sheets and I've already got the labels made. And so those, once I get that part done, it's really easy. And let's see, last week I did Ashley's cookie challenge. Um, is today the 26th? I was thinking today was the 25th. Oh boy, Tony's gonna kill me. My dates are wrong. I actually have my crab rangoon spaghetti thing is due tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow's Monday. Oh my God. For some reason I was thinking Tuesday on Tony's. And so I was thinking I could make it tomorrow and upload it Tuesday. But no, when I get off of here, I have got to make that crab rangoon spaghetti, get the video uploaded tonight, and have it scheduled to go out first thing in the morning. Oh wow, that is a big mess up on my part. Big mess up. Oh my gosh. Wow. I, I know I have cut my last few videos short, guys, my last few Sundays short, and I hate to do it, but I'm probably going to only do this one for about an hour because I've got to get that made tonight. I've got to get it videotaped tonight. I've got to get it edited tonight, and I've got to get it uploaded tonight so it can be posted first thing in the morning. Wow. This holidays and the doctor's appointments and the last week, I guess, has just, I seriously thought today was the 25th. And I'm sitting here, yeah, holiday brain. At least I got Ashley's out up and good and in time. I may not get Tony's up until noon tomorrow, but I'll get it up. But I've got to get that video made tonight and edited tonight because the way our internet is, it may take 6 to 8 hours to upload the damn thing. And Tony's gonna kill me. I'm trying, my love. I am trying. It's just holidays, I mean, days just things just start running together. I mean, literally, things just start running together. Your days start running together. And so, yeah, oops, my bad. So I want to make sure this is at least an hour. I at least want to do a 1 hour. Um, it's something with YouTube when you go live. Um, the algorithm, it has to be at least an hour long live for it to kind of go into the algorithm. And so, it's no big deal. I'll get it done. I mean, I can kind of have Jeff help me on the side. Um, but he's giving Hunter a bath now, and Hunter goes to bed at 9. And so I'll probably get off of here. I've already got the crab unthawed. Um, so that's not going to be a big deal. Spaghetti noodles, they don't take that long to cook. You know, I mean, if you've already got the water boiling and everything, it's what? No, I'll have to look that up. But there is a set time for spaghetti noodles. If you got your water boiling, you can actually set a timer and your spaghetti noodles will be done perfect. And so I've got to look that up real quick because I don't remember what the time is. But yes, he gets a late dinner. Well, Thursday night, you know, we were so stuffed from my mom's at noon that it was literally just, whatever we could just kind of find and pick through that night because we were just not really hungry. And then Friday night, we went to Heather's, and I'm a Taurus, so I'm a bull. I got this. And so Friday night we went to Heather's, and her thing was like at 3, and so by the time we got home, we were stuffed, and then she sent us with tons of leftovers. And so Saturday night it was just literally eating tons of leftovers. Is it 7 minutes? Okay. Thanks, Ronald. And you looked that up for me. I know you did. That's why I love you. You are so awesome. And so you know, and then tonight I had to do my live and straining tinctures last minute, before the live, trying to get all those done. That way I didn't have tons of crap sitting right here. And because that's one of my other downfalls. Okay. Oh, look, my chair cushion came in. Chair cover came in. Okay, because see the way I sit in this chair, I was actually rubbing the pleather off. And so I was like, I have got to get something to cover this chair because it's going to start looking like CRAP in no time. And so I went and I got an adorable, beautiful little chair cover. That way, when you guys see me do this, I'm crossing my legs in my chair. And so my ankles, or if I have my house shoes, they sit there and they rub that pleather and it starts taking that pleather up. What do you have to bottle up, darling? It just touches her soul. I went through everything I got to bottle up. And you know what's sad? Those tinctures aren't even on my list. And this is my list of stuff that I've got to do just in here in my office. See, I don't have golden seal. Does it grow in your area, Michael? Because echinacea, yeah, I've got it ready to bottle up. I've got to bottle it up. It's already strained. It's already ready. I just gotta bottle it up. But I don't even have any golden seal in my 10 million things of jars. You like how full they're starting to get? Look at that. I love that. Well, hello, darling. How are you? I love you. My sister, she's on the Facebook side though. See, I'm gonna try to see if you guys can see. Oh, it only shows new comments. Yeah, of course. Why not? Okay. Where did you order it from? There's two companies that I order from. See, there, you guys can see her. There's two companies that I order from. One is Mountain Rose, and then the other one is Herbco. Those are the two that I order from. And I had actually ran out of tincture bottles, so that's another reason all of that was still sitting here is because last Sunday, Amazon, okay. Last Sunday, I had all these still sitting here and I wasn't even straining them or anything because I was waiting on bottles. I literally only had these two bottles left because I had went ahead and bottled up my cinnamon extract. And so um, I had to order bottles. They came in this week. So, but with the holidays and everything, I did not have time to bottle anything up. So, and then I did have a shipment of herbs come in. I had my feverfew come in from Mountain Rose because Herbco completely out. So I had to order some more feverfew from Mountain Rose and it came in. And then I ordered a jumbled up mess of different herbs um, from Herbco and got all, those herbs filled last night. Um, and then leftover herbs until I get them used. I put them in Ziplocs. I fold the tops down, but I always try to leave the label out. That way, when I go to grab an herb, I can be like, "Oh, okay, that's Lobelia." Okay. One thing, uh, and you can't see it because of how it's packaged, but Lobelia, it is actually one of the ugliest herbs because to me, it always looks like this dirty brown. And so, yeah, that's lovely. But I had also had to order some more Robles. And then I also had to order some more black tea because I was out of that also. Um, let's see. And then this is the Feverfew from Mountain Rose. I filled the jar and that's what was left. But uh, oh, let's see. One of the other ones was Meadow Sweet. I had to order some more Meadow Sweet. Um, and then I ordered some more Catawba bark, but I don't know why. Because when I went to get my jar, it was full. And I normally don't reorder until it's. Did I send you the video of my Christmas lights? Yes, you did, Pitsy. I replied to that. I said something about the lights being like really cool or something like that. But but yeah, I ordered more Catawba bark and I don't even know why because I didn't need it. So I don't I don't know why I did that. And then stevia somewhere in here. I had ordered more stevia. It's full also. And I even have another bag up there unopened. So I don't know why I ordered more stevia. I don't know. But anyway, Jeff uses stevia and so and I may have ordered it because of my mother and my father. So they've been trying to do some testing with stevia to make their own stevia drops, and I guess it hasn't been working out very well with the processes that they're trying. I guess the stevia is like really bitter, Absolutely. The process that they're trying. And so they've been looking up like different processes and trying different processes. Probably. Why, baby? Oh. Hmm. Coffee, everything. Coffee. Summer. Coffee. Summer. Oh, oh, summer. Back up, coffee. Sorry, I had to pick on my sister. Jason. Boy. Hi, Toad. 7 to 8 minutes, depending on the noodles. It would be a thin spaghetti noodle. It is just Jason's way of just being like, is it time for you to be done yet? So I don't have to sit here and listen to you talk anymore. Actually, Dakota, I'm getting ready to get off of here because I realized a boo-boo a second ago. All day today, I had thought it was the 25th. And I know, I'm gonna get it out, I promise. Um, all day today, I have thought it was the 25th. Okay. And so I was thinking that tomorrow I could videotape my crab rangoon video to get it out the 27th, the morning of the 27th. Guess what today is? Today is really the 26th, and I have to have my video out in the morning. So when I get off of here, I have got to go in there and I have got to make my crab rangoon spaghetti, videotape it, upload it to my computer, edit it, and try to get it uploaded in the morning. So, Rebecca, hi, sweetheart. I love you. Yes, unfortunately. But okay, a 7. Okay. So, but in a way, oh, win for you, but it's a win-lose for me because yes, I get to eat it, but I don't know when I'll get to eat it because I've got to videotape it, upload the video to my computer, edit it, upload it to YouTube, and yeah. So tonight may be another late night for I might try to eat it as it's being uploaded or something, maybe. Yeah, see that's why I did it this way is because I was afraid that in the regular chat, see, I don't know how this program goes. Okay, so Beth, on Dakota's posts, can you see them in your regular side chat, or are you seeing his posts in the chat that I've got on the side of me on the screen? 'Cause for all of you guys, you should be seeing two chat screens. Your normal chat on YouTube, but also a chat that I'm streaming. Okay. So she's not seeing them in her YouTube chat then. And how do you know you're not sitting there next to her? It's just the only reason I was wondering is because I'm using Restream and it's a different program than. Okay. So Rebecca, you can see Dakota's comments in your YouTube? Okay. I can see, I can't get that chat thing any smaller. I wonder if I can, well, I can get me bigger and get me smaller. And that's all I can do. I can't get it. Okay, you can't see Dakota's comments, but you can see both chats. So you can see Dakota's comments in the small window thingy. Okay, and now he's in YouTube. So now you guys should be able to see his comments regularly and not off of the Facebook. But okay, yeah. For those of you that have extremely large screens, then yeah, you'd be able to see the Facebook chats and everything on the chat that's right beside me. Hi, Charles. How are you doing, my handsome son? I love you, baby. For those of you guys that don't know, Charles is my daughter Kenna's husband, and he is, I absolutely love that kid. I absolutely love that kid. Okay. That's because Dakota switched to YouTube. But like my son Charles's comment, you wouldn't be able to see his comments on the site. You'd only be able to see his comments on the one that's on my screen. I know, baby. You're just so awesome. You're so handsome. You're so sweet. And he is so tall. He just towers above me. I sit there and whenever I give him a hug, he'll kind of bend down a little bit and wrap his arms around me. And it's just, his hugs are always so warm and so comfortable. And you can just, it's just, oh, he is such a good kid. And I call him a kid, but yeah, he's not a kid. I mean, he's in his 30s also, along with my daughter, but he's just, he's awesome. I just love him. Oh, wow, baby. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. We will. I've got to go to town one of these days anyway. I've got to go to Macon and I've got to pick up a med there and then I've got to go to Moberly and I've got to drop a gift by to my friend Rachel that I've been meaning to drop by since about the middle of October because that was when her birthday was. And well, her birthday was towards the anyway. Well, her birthday month, as she calls it. She kind of celebrates her birthday all month. And so well, you coming out of the funk is good for the kids, baby, you know, because, they get enjoyment out of, the Christmas lights and the Christmas decorations and stuff like that. And so, it's good for the kids, and so you coming, out of, as you call it, your funk, you know, it's not only good for you, but it's also good for the kids. And so and I love my babies. It was so awesome to see them for Halloween. I know Bella had those boots on that made her 10 times taller, but still, that girl, oh my gosh, she's just grown. She's gonna tower over me. If she gets Charles's height, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna be midget to my granddaughter. Cause yeah, she's just mm. Oh, and Anna's gotta get glasses also, and so Ivana and Anna are both in their glasses, and my niece Emma, she's got glasses too, but Emma, her glasses, some of the very first glasses that I had looked just like Emma's, and I got my glasses back when I was, like, in 5th grade, And so seeing Emma in her glasses and I seen the print of them and I'm like, whoa, way back. But in a way, as I said, I hate to cut this short, but I have a menu that otherwise I'm gonna be having some down here from Washington kicking me in the rear because I did not have a lab up on time that I, for some reason, thought I still had a day to do, and it's actually due in the morning. So I am going to go ahead and get off of here and go make some crab rangoon spaghetti. That way I can get it uploaded or I can get it edited, upload it to my computer, edit it, and then upload it to YouTube. So anyway, I love you guys. You know I do. And well, I'm getting ready to get off of here, baby, because I have got a collab video that I thought that I still had one more day to do. It's actually due in the morning. So I've got to get off of here and I've got to go make a late night crab rangoon spaghetti because I thought that I was going to be able to make it tomorrow afternoon and then edit it and upload it and all of that. But no, it's actually due first thing in the morning. So I know I got my coffee. So we're good. So anyway, I love you guys, everybody. As always, stay curious, stay kind, stay subscribed. I'll see you guys later. I love you guys. I love you, Kenna. Love you, Charles. Summer, if you're still in here, I love you. Send me a text, Kenna, okay? Because I can text you in between different thingamabobbers that I'm doing. Okay? I love you. Give my grandbabies a hug and a kiss for me. Give Charles a big hug and a kiss for me. And tell him I said to give you a big hug and a kiss for me. Okay? Good night, guys. I love you guys.